next question is, can you please explain a bit about Istikharah and its purpose?
So I think Istikharah is again a huge misconception which is found amongst Muslims and all of us, especially here. We think that Istikharah is like a hotline between ourselves and God. As soon as we say this prayer, something will happen at night. We'll see a dream, maybe snakes, maybe lights, maybe whatever, and that's going to decide whether the decision I'm going to take is correct or wrong. This is, as I said, not correct. The word Istikharah actually means to ask God for what is good. Istikharah is just a prayer, it's just a dua, it's a supplication. So just like any other supplication, when you make supplication, when you make dua before the Almighty, there could be three outcomes. One, nothing happens. Two, something happens. And three, something happens but it happens much later. It's like it's deferred. So just as any other dua could be accepted, could be rejected, and could be deferred, exactly in the same way, the dua of Istikharah has nothing else to offer. I mean, words of Istikharah are beautiful. I mean, when you say Istikharah, you ask God that, oh God, I am at a crossroad. I'm not being able to decide myself. I have equal options before me. It's difficult for me to adopt one option. So if you think that if I adopt a particular option, then please make my heart inclines toward that option. If it is good for me, for my life, and for my hereafter. But you think if that option is not good for me and for my life and for my hereafter, then please move it away from me. So it's just a request towards God. So that request and that dua before God can be answered or it cannot be answered. It could be absolutely the fact that you say this Istikharah and nothing comes about. So what I'm trying to stress here is that the Almighty wants us to use our intellect, our own logic, to first take a decision on the basis of that intellect and logic. Now, there could be situations in which you have two equal options and you're not able to decide amongst which of the options you should take. And it is here that you ask God, that God, I have expended all my senses and my intellect and my common sense, and I just cannot decide between these two options. You please guide me. So God might guide you. I mean, He might send along someone who might advise you and you get the right way. Maybe something enters your mind like a brain wave and you're able to decide. It could be all sorts of things, and it could be nothing at all. So I think what we need to understand is that Istikharah is not a magic that you do and you immediately get the will of God as a result of that. It is basically a prayer. It's like a supplication, and you wait after that supplication. If something happens, well and good. If something does not happen, don't make it happen.